Hey, thanks for stopping by Mystic Messages. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Hope everyone is doing great today. Today's message is from Source. Source wants to let uh, specifically those who are ascending, those who are chosen, star seeds, etc., that the attacks are real and deliberate. Okay, you may have been perceiving lately physical manifestations. Strange pains that began from out of nowhere, back aches, arm aches, headaches. Your emotions have been spiraling up, down. One minute you feel great, the next minute you feel lousy. Temperature fluctuations from hot to cold. These are attacks. They're spiritual attacks, okay? And they're deliberate. These attacks are deliberate, especially towards those who are ascending and those who have been chosen for a specific purpose to prevent you from moving forward, to discourage you, okay? They are meant to cause doubt, to cause irritation, to cause loss of faith. But Source wants you to understand that these attacks are seen, okay? Even though might not be visible to everyone, including yourself, other than the physical manifestations that you're experiencing, these people are being seen, the ones who are sending the attacks. And unfortunately, many of these attacks come from people that you know, family members, friends, especially lower vibrational family members and friends. And this is why we need to distance ourselves when we're ascending from those types of people, or at least protect our energy, energetically distance ourselves from many people, especially during a time of ascension. It's very important, okay? Because unfortunately, many people, have, as I mentioned before, have a lower vibrational frequency, okay? And those people with that frequency are easily used by the darker realms to inflict pain on those who are trying to develop a closer relationship with the divine and to follow their divine path. Okay? What Source needs you to understand and wants us all to understand is not to retaliate. Just give it up to God, the angels, the ascended masters, whoever you resonate with, and let them handle it. Okay? The worst thing you can do right now is to, try to retaliate. And it's normal, because I'm going through the same thing right now. Okay. I just started developing a backache from out of nowhere, and I know where the attacks are coming from. But remember, no weapon formed against us will prosper. That's a promise and a guarantee if you remain faithful. Remain faithful with what your beliefs are. Remain in a you remain, keep your conviction solid and move forward. Okay, acknowledge what's going on, ask for assistance from the divine realms, and move on from it, because this too shall pass. Okay, and everything that people are sending out towards everyone right now in a negative fashion is going to be returned to them, unfortunately, tenfold. They don't seem to understand. When you try to interfere with people who are ascending on a spiritual path or on a mission, that's big trouble if you continue to move forward down the line. So if anyone's listening and they're, participating in this, assisting a person to attack, innocent individuals spiritually, you're setting yourself up for a fall. Okay. So, this is again for those who are ascending, my light working brothers and sisters out there, the chosen star seeds. Okay. We're under attack and it's okay. Hang in there. Don't get discouraged. Okay. You have to keep the faith. You have to keep moving forward and remain as high vibrational as possible. Okay. And if that means you have to, listen to some great music that you enjoy that's going to raise your vibration, do so. If a hot bath does that for you, by all means, take a bath. Take a walk in nature. You know, breathe in the air, ask for guidance, but please do not retaliate. Okay, do not take things into your own hands. Okay, you don't want to, soil your energy because of someone else's. Let the divine realms take care of it for you, because they will. But you have to be patient, and things don't happen overnight. We all have to be patient. One of the most difficult things for me was to understand divine timing, or to understand all the ridiculousness that went on in my life, you know. And for many years, I was angry about it. Okay. And I'm sure, many of you can relate, and it's okay to be angry. But I made peace with that because I've learned to understand that every challenge that I've experienced in life brought me to where I am today. And so I'm going to keep pushing forward, and I want to give everyone else the exact strength and courage to do the same because I know you can. You're tougher than that. You've been through more than a little backache right now, or a little arm pain, or a little headache. You're better than that. And these people who are doing this will receive what they're doing tenfold. So if they're only fooling themselves, so that should give you a little consolation. You don't need to retaliate. You don't need to, behave in the same manner that these people are behaving in because you don't want to soil your energy. You don't want to lower your vibration. You're doing really great, and Source is watching you and wants you to know that, the heavenly realms, the ethereal realms are very proud of you. The ancestors are proud of you. Okay? Just hang in there. Keep moving forward and don't allow the negativity to affect your life because you're better than that and you can get through this. And even though it might be difficult, you know, take these experiences and these attacks, okay? And they can come in many forms other than physical. Sometimes you could be with a family member that always has a nasty word to say or a little, veiled quip against someone, an undermining thought to make you feel like you're nuts, or to make you feel like you're less than. Don't listen. Again, those vessels are being used. They're being used towards people who are ascending to try to discourage you. Okay? And they want to try and lower your frequency by aggravating you. And you have the power not to let it affect you. You have the power. Only you can. And if you're finding it difficult to maintain that power, to maintain in a high vibrational frequency, by all means, ask for help. Ask for help from a spiritual community member, a tribe brother or sister. Or if that's not available to you, then go to the divine realms. Whatever spiritual realm you resonate with that's for the light, go to them, ask for help, especially the almighty source, the most high is there for you and wants everyone to know who's experiencing this right now that they are the retribution. You don't have to do anything. So just hang in there. Things are going to get better. Things are going to start to move forward. This was just a little bump in the road, but it's going to be handled, and it is being handled right now in the unseen world. So whatever anyone is sending towards you, just please know it's getting sent directly back and will be received tenfold. And if they continue, I don't even want to tell you what Source is letting me know if they continue. But this is a message, this is a warning for them and a message of encouragement for those who are on the receiving end of it. Okay, so I want to thank everyone for stopping by, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.